Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum PokéRadar FateLocke. In the last episode, we took on the third gym... I can't get that gym's number right. The third gym leader of the game, being Fantina, the Ghost-type gym leader. And with much pain in our past with fighting her, we actually managed to get revenge and take her down, no problems at all thanks to Dan, Drywall Master of the Universe. Our Gyarados, of course. And we got ourselves the... what's that badge? The Relic Badge, I believe. And I never actually cleaned it. My badges are probably dirty. It's been a little while since I recorded this series. But yeah, they never changed the positioning of this badge in the badge case. Which I guess is kind of a cool touch if you think about it. Because think about it like this, right? I'm going to talk to you guys for a second. Say Sinnoh is a real region and they sell these badge cases, right? Just because gym leaders would change places doesn't mean like the badge cases that were manufactured would no longer be any good because of the gym leaders changing places. Then they'd have to remanufacture when they still work the same. You just put it in a different order right there because it was originally the 5th badge. I think that's a cool touch. If they changed it, it'd be like, it wouldn't feel as real, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're definitely going to go ahead and catch a Pokemon today so we can get that beautiful number on the top to go up by 1. Just a joke, of course. We're going to catch some cool Pokemon, of course, this episode. Oh, we have a rival battle. I genuinely almost forgot. Can you say that would have been scary? I literally forgot. I almost ran into that. Oh, my lord. That would have been scary. But yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways, what I was going to say is I still haven't explored the old chateau. I know this. I need to, but I'm still waiting to record at night, and I don't know when that's going to be. Ideally, it'd be when we can buy quick balls, because that would be really nice to have to catch Rotom with. Can we buy quick balls now? I don't think so. No? Nothing? Yeah, Pokeballs would be on the left anyways. Does this girl sell them, or maybe, actually, if I recall, you can get them in Solaceon Town. That might be it. And maybe next time I record it'll be nighttime. I don't know. Whenever I record at night again, we will go to the old chateau. And I wish it was night right now because there's a Pokemon we can get up ahead that is only at night in the Lost Tower and on the route. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We have a rival battle. I completely forgot about this. I know he leads with... I mean, Dan could probably just beat him completely, right? But Dimmadome would be probably a better long-term. His starter is not very good against Dan or Dimmadome. Well, ideally, we would want these guys to both be out. You know, this is kind of tough. I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember what he has. I know he has, for some reason, I thought he had Turtwig, but no, he has Monferno, right? That is... yeah. Wait. No, he has Turtwig, right. I was thinking he was like one of the weak rivals. No, Barry has the one that is good against you, or Faith in this instance. We have to have Faith, guys. Goofy would mean he has Groddle at this point in the game, meaning Dan and Dimmadome would be good. Dimmadome would be good because I'd be able to crush down his Staravia. And he'll have Bonita too, which could become problematic if we rolled Hellamoth. Yeah. Whereas Dan could beat Groddle, Staravia, and Bonita. So Dan's probably the better lead overall, just because he can probably come at anything he would have. Yeah, I can't think of anything else he would have right now. I know he has the 4th Pokemon, but I can't remember what it is. Weasel, maybe? Yeah, it'd be Weasel. Right? Yeah, because he's no Roselia because he's got... yeah, so it'd be Weasel, Staravia, Groddle, and Bonita. All of which Dan can beat. Yeah, I feel comfortable about that. All right, we're going to do it with Dan, Drywall Master of the Universe. How are we doing on healing items? I'm recording these and swapping around with Emeralds, so I need to remember I can heal in this playthrough. Yeah, we have Super Potions. We're good. All right, I don't really see a reason not to go into this then. This guy wishes some luck. He's like, I have a professor friend, and this is what he told me. He said if you leave Pokemon in the daycare, you can find eggs. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's friends with Professor Elm. He gives you a Happiny egg in Diamond and Pearl, and it's like, I want to use a Chansey, but I actually have a very good chance to get a Chansey this episode. And you guys might be like, what do you mean? It's like a 5%, right? Well, yes. But on the Route 210, the route north of Solaceon Town, Chansey's the only thing I'm eligible to get there during the day, other than the PokéRadar Pokemon, which is also like a 6% chance, so I have a pretty good chance of getting a Chansey. No pun intended. Actually, every bit of that pun was intended. Come on, guys. All right, let's take on Faith. Let's have faith that we can beat Faith. Look at him. He's just waiting. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have ran into him, so that would have been even more funny of a reaction. We're face to face in the Route 209 gate, and we're going to... I don't know where I'm going with this one. This is the Route 209 gate, right? It is. Yeah. Let's take him on. All right, Faith, let's do it. Ta-da! Kept me waiting again, didn't you, Destiny? Let's see how much tougher you and I have gotten right here and right now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready for a battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get this show started. All right, time for the third rival battle versus Rival Faith here in the Route 209 gate of the Sinnoh region. He does have 4 Pokemon, and first up is Staravia, level 25, normal flying type, and I need your help, Dan, Drywall Master of the Universe. You may have just had a big fight against Fantina, but we still need your help. You're gonna have to help us take down Faith so we can move forward. But before that, we need you to have a partner for this fight. Let's pull on the dice, throw it like a Pokeball, let's not do that, I'll break something, and see who you're gonna fight with. Please not Helimoth. That would be the worst case scenario because it's weak to half of his team. Go! A 3. It was like anime style. All right, 3 is Helimoth. This is so unfortunate. It was like anime style. I wish you guys could have saw that dice. It was like I threw it, and I swear to God, it stopped on the corner. It was like standing as a diamond for a second, and then it just went and fell to the side to a 3. And it was like it could have gone either way. That was hilarious. I wish you could have seen that. It was like I threw it and it like paused for a good second. On its side and then went. It was... Anyways, we have Helimoth to fight with. I mean, it's good for Grotle. So, I mean, we're good. Staravia and Dan both have their attack lowered because of Intimidate. This is a very intimidating battle. I feel like Bite would be better because we're probably faster. We are, and maybe we can make it flinch. We didn't. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hold me back. Please not. Not like this. That's more wicked. No, he's saying, I'm going to show you something wicked. Double team is really wicked. I don't like that. I'm going to go for Dragon Rage. And we do strike, and hopefully it's at 40 or lower health. It is, and that's it for Staravia. That was really scary. If Double Team spirals out of control, so can your luck, and then this fight could become trivial for him. So, luckily, it didn't happen. And Dan's gonna grow to level 27. And next up is Weasel. I'm gonna leave Dan out for this one. Even though Dan's attack is lower, I want Helimoth to be at full health for the Grotle. Alright, Weasel's a water type, level 23, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Dragon Rage again. I know it doesn't have 40 or lower health, but Bite's not going to kill it in one hit either, and I had a feeling it would be faster than me. It might not be, but it used Quick Attack anyways. It's only level 23, so we'll be able to take it out with 2 Dragon Rages. And, yeah, I mean, having the Shell Bell on Dan is going to be really good long-term, I think. I think Dan's, like, probably the best Pokemon to have the Shell Bell on, at least for right now. When we get a really fast Pokemon, it'll probably be a little better. But Dan's just super bulky, deals a lot of damage. Just really good to have the Shell Bell on him. We're going to take Weasel out really nicely, and hopefully Grotle will be the next one to strike. And it is! Alright, his starter and his ace is up next, and Dan's partner for this fight is Helimoth. So come on out, Helimoth. Bring down doom to this Grotle. Show them why you're called a Helimoth. But not just Helimoth, because that would be a stupid name, but you're like a behemoth moth. You're Helimoth. Get it? It's a good joke. It's level 27 grass type. That's actually a really high level for this point in the game. It's as strong as my highest level. But, I mean, what are you better at? Attack or special attack? I'm pretty sure it's attack. Whoa, your special attack is on point. 40 versus 60. I mean, I can't calculate. I'm sure Bug Bite does more, and it is his ace. That normally means he has a berry. Let's find out. Bug Bite that Grotle. No berry. Okay. Doesn't love his Grotle. It only has tackle. Are you kidding me? Be gone, Grotle! You're done. This is a pretty easy fight overall. I mean, it would have been less or more. It's going to get scarier down the line. Let's just tell you that one right now. And his final Pokemon is Bonita, which we don't have a water type attack on Dan, but Dan should be able to come in, break down the walls that Bonita might be able to put up. I mean, we need Dan to fight Byron, because Byron literally has a wall for a Pokemon. It's a Bastiodon, and we can be like, we're gonna break down your wall. That's gonna be the title of 4 episodes. I'm just kidding, of course. I mean, breaking down his walls isn't the same as breaking down her walls. I digress. Goodbye, Bonita. And not that I'll take it out in one shot, but hey, we'll make it flinch, heal to full because of the Shell Bell, and let's proceed on with our day. Or not, you can hit me with Tackle. That's a really unfortunate thing you just did to me, Faith. You've crit me twice now, Faith. Yeah, you're in trouble, bud. You just... Goodbye. I mean, come on. You're just no good. Don't mock Faith, because he could cause me literal problems down the line. The fight on the bridge in Cantaloupe City is actually really, really rough, from what I remember. We need to have faith. That faith is pretty good. I'm going to stop now. All right, we're done with the Faith. Goodbye. He's going to go cry. No, he wants to go ahead and make up a new strategy. He wanted me to remember what I told him before, to make sure all your attacks hit. You know, that's a pretty wicked strategy, bud, because most attacks do hit. Most attacks have 100 accuracy. And, I mean, you use double team, so I guess that's kind of funny. But I hit anyways, because Dan, Drywall Master of the Universe, is a literal all-seeing god. Let's put him in slot 3 where he belongs. And it is encounter time. So I wrote down what encounters I can get here, just so I know off the top of my head, so I can go ahead and educate you guys on the process here. So, running into a B-Barrel is pretty likely. I'm going to go ahead and do it with Dan, because I feel like Dragon Rage wouldn't kill anything I run into. And the PokéRadar Pokemon for Route 209, I might not even use the PokéRadar. Like, I will, but if I struggle to find something, I'll just go ahead and scrap it, because it's the same thing you can find here normally. I can get B-Barrel, Ralts, Chansey, or Kirlia here. Those are the things I'm eligible to get. And Kirlia is the PokéRadar Pokemon, and, well, you can get Ralts. I mean, it adds to the chance of me getting Ralts, I guess. So I will, of course, try. But I don't feel like it's a necessary thing to be strict about. Yeah, that's just annoying. I mean, we'll fight the trainer up there, Spray Repel, and I'll attempt to get a PokéRadar Pokemon just to enhance the chance. Enhance the chance we get a Chansey. No, I was going to bust a rap for you guys, but I don't want to lose any subscribers today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling when the day comes. I was walking around Route 209 the other day. I've been waiting to do a nice reference to that show. I really hope somebody gets it. You Canadians will get it. I've been binge watching that show. I mean, I was, but I fell off of it. Unfortunately, I need to get back into it. It's just a really good time. Maybe somebody write me a letter, tell me how to do it. You know what I mean? That's another reference to it. I mean, not a really good reference, but I mean, it references the name a bit. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. I don't really want to do this, because it's just going to waste my repels, and I can find Ralts here. Like, I'm only punishing myself by not waiting, because I'll probably just get a B-Barrel. I mean, I'm pretty much guaranteed a B-Barrel, let's be honest. It's a 30%. I haven't gotten a B-Doofy. Okay, there's a Sparkling Spot. My encounter for Route 209 could potentially be this thing. Please? Something good? Whoa! Really? That's actually incredible! A Chansey? I enhanced the chance of a Chansey! No, but that's actually really good, because I know Dragon Rage won't kill it. That's incredible, because it guarantees me the PokéRadar Pokemon on the route, this is gonna be annoying, on the route north of Solaceon Town, which is a Pokemon that I really, really, really want to use. And I was, had a 50-50 chance pretty much of getting a chance. Well, I mean, a 30% chance of getting a Chansey. So, by getting it here, that's really awesome. And if we're really, 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 really lucky, tell me what you want, what you really, really want, what you really, really want. I want a lucky egg. Come on, give me a lucky egg so I don't have to steal from you in the wild, because that will take a while, and I don't want to do that. Will you not use Soft Boil anymore? This also could be a really hard Pokemon to catch, and we could blow an encounter entirely, and maybe another one if we get it again north of Solaceon Town. Don't do this to me, Chansey. This is not nice. But yeah, I didn't get B-Barrel, which means I think I'll never get a B-Barrel or a Bidoof, which is wild to think you go through Sinnoh and never get one. I mean, I got a Bidoof, but I knocked it out. It was an accident. I wanted it. It was, it's done nothing but cause me problems by not getting it. All right, let's throw a Pokeball at this thing. Let's throw a Great Ball. I'm not going to mess around. These things have a pretty low catch rate. We've been messed up by the 45 catch rate in the past in this playthrough, and it's going to happen again, isn't it? I should have bought more Pokeballs. What is wrong with me? I mean, it's not doing anything. It didn't heal that turn, which is really good. I'd use another Dragon Rage. I know it wouldn't kill it, but I don't want to, you know, risk it healing when I can just start throwing Pokeballs. A Nest Ball is good because it's below level 30, so it should have a good chance. Yeah, this is going to be disappointing. This is going to take a while. It's going to deal 1 point of damage, and it's going to hit 5 times. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? Maybe I'm not giving Chansey enough of a chance to grow on me. I'm going to stop the Chansey jokes. I do really want to use a Blissey, though. This is something I could actually see myself using. That would be so much fun, you know, if we catch it. This is Wobbuffet at the start of the playthrough all over again. I never rolled for Dan, by the way. I'll do that now just to help me out here. I got a 4. You know, I need somebody. I just forgot because I was rambling about the Chansey, and it's not like a battle or anything. So I have Goofy to catch this thing with. Not entirely good. Dimmadome would have been so much better, but yeah, I guess I'm going to keep throwing Pokeballs, and I guess I'll see you guys if any start to shake or stick. Okay, guys, so I'm not having any luck, and the problem is I'm going to have to weaken it here if I want any chance at it. I'm out of Dragon Rage, unfortunately, and it kept healing with Soft Boil. The thing is, it has a 30 catch rate, not a 45 catch rate, meaning my chances of catching this are incredibly low. There is no pun intended. I'm just very sad, because we're probably not going to get this, even though I really want it. So I'm going to have to weaken it with Bubble Beam now. I think Soft Boiled has 10 PP, which if it does, I'll be able to weaken it fairly well. I've got 19 Bubble Beam. And this isn't fixed damaged, so I could crit it, of course. They have a lot of special defense, but, like, virtually no defense. So I don't know how much this is going to do to Goofy. Not that much. That's fine. The problem is I can't attack it with a physical attack. I'll kill it with pretty much anything. Even Peck, I'm not going to risk. Or Tackle or anything, just because they have way too low defense. I'll kill it with a crit Bubble Beam here, so I'm going to go ahead and try a Net Ball. No, that's just a waste of a Net Ball. Let's just keep throwing Pokeballs. I just have a feeling we're going to end up losing another encounter. My catching luck has been atrocious this playthrough. Please? Please? Oh, yeah! Perfect timing! Yes! We got ourselves a Chansey! Oh, I really thought we were going to end up losing this one, but we got really lucky right there. The chance of catching that thing, I'm serious. I'm not making jokes. This is just the only word that fits. Was not very high at that moment. We got Chansey the Egg Pokemon. A kindly Pokemon. A kindly Pokemon. Is kindly an adjective like that? That sounds like, that's not an adjective. You can't describe a Pokemon by kindly. It's a kind Pokemon. Is that a typo, or am I just not reading the whole sentence yet? I might not be. Let's read the whole sentence together, guys. A kindly Pokemon that lays highly nutritious eggs and shares them with injured Pokemon or people. That just don't sound right. I don't know why. Would you kindly not? Meh. Should we name her Grammar? Should we name her Grammar? Even though it's probably correct and I'm the one that's looking stupid, but it just don't sound right. I've always been a fan of the Gram. I got it. I got it. It's unfortunate. Now you might be like, why would you name a Pokemon this? Well, I've named a Pokemon to the opposite of this before, so why not name Chansey Grandma? Grandma? Grandma or Grandma? 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 I don't know. Grandma or Grandma? Grammy? Grandmama? Grandmama! No. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Just the other day, I named Pokemon Grandmama. We have Grandmama the Chansey. I'm done. But the question is, does it have a lucky egg? Does it have a lucky egg? Guys, we're gonna go on this journey together. If it does, Grandmama has saved me. What have I done? Saved me so much time. That would be amazing. That's the only way to get a lucky egg in the entire game if you don't have access to Thief, which I do, but I wouldn't have to worry about losing Woodstock. How lucky are we to get a Chansey? I did not mean to hit deposit. I literally might use Grandmama. There's going to be so many people out there. All right, I don't want to know. I'm scared. Nah, it's a sad time. I got a quiet nature. That's actually really bad. I think that's minus special defense. I always get this mixed up. No, it's plus special attack, minus speed, right? I think. I always forget this one, even though I've had several Pokemon that have actually done a lot. Ooh, Serene Grace, too. What's the other ability? I've got Chansey pulled up on my phone. That's how I checked the catch rate. Yeah, it can also have Natural Cure. Oh, I mean, Natural Cure would have been better. Well, when it evolves, does it stay the same? Yeah. So, I mean, Serene Grace is still pretty good. We could, like, run a special Grandmama with, like, what if I son? Yeah. If there's a riot in the chat for Grandmama, this might be Goofy's time to hit the road for a little while. Grandmama! Anybody want to scream Grandmama? But that's the thing. The next Pokemon we're gonna get, or one of the next Pokemon we're gonna get this episode, is something I want to use even more, and it's the same type as Grandmama. What have I done? I mean, that's the thing. I don't know. Honestly, I've named a Pokemon on the channel Grandpa, and Grandpa was a good soul. That was one of my favorite nicknames I've ever used, and it's like kind of a play on the messed up grammar in that sentence, even though I think that's correct. It just don't sound right, because you don't really see kindly used that way. It's like kind just sounds better, but it might be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Anybody an English major out there, let me know, but still, we have Grandmama. You know, she was a kind soul. She didn't give me a lucky egg, which is a real sad time for everybody involved, but I can always steal them. Can you imagine if it was a shiny? That would have been insane. I think this girl has a Roselia, so we're gonna fight this girl. Maybe it's a guy. Oh, it's a breeder, right? All right, let's roll the dice so I can make good practices. A 4 again. Oh, this is a dude? Are you kidding? Sorry, Albert. I rolled a 4, by the way. I said that already, right? Who's in slot 4? Goofy again. Well, that's not gonna help. Maybe Goofy should come out of that slot. Yeah, we have Gust now, so we can destroy grass types with Moth. I'm really looking forward to seeing how good Mothim can actually get. I know, you know, as time passes, Mothim's going to become much, much worse because it's just not a late game Pokemon. Oh. Well, I mean, it's a Pichu. So, as long as I outspeed, I should be fine. Obviously, Bug Bite should destroy it. I only got 47 speed. It's quick, but I'm faster with Moth than Goofy. 49 special defense, 38. I'm gonna stay in because we're both weak to electric. That's one of my big problems here. Now, if I had Grandmama on the team, it wouldn't have happened. But Bug Bite, I outspeed. They have no defense. It's a baby Pokemon. I should be able to one-shot it. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be a problem, but that was what I was worried about, the static. So I'm hoping that they don't have any more electric types on the team. Bonsai. Well, that's perfect for Goofy then. All right, Goofy gets a little time to shine here. Obviously, that would be bad to fight with Moth, but Goofy can come out and take this rock-type baby Pokemon on, no problem. I guess it's like baby Pokemon, so I'm guessing Mime Jr. is going to be the next one, which I don't have a problem fighting that with a paralyzed Moth. I should be able to hit through eventually with Bug Bite. I don't really see what a Mime Jr. can do. That's one of the unfortunate things about Platinum is you can't get Mime Jr. or Bonsai in this game, which I would have loved to use a Sudowoodo. Everybody that knows me knows how much I love Sudowoodo. It's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I haven't gotten to use it on the channel, so it'd be kind of cool. But, I mean, I've had the ability to, I just haven't, because, you know, obviously you get one in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I mean, I think I caught that one. Maybe I didn't. I know I caught it in Crystal, I just didn't use it. But, you know, spoilers. I mean, not big spoilers. Crystal's a great series. It's where Grandpa originated. You guys should go watch it. It was a very different series, and it was an experimental thing, but I had a lot of fun with it. It was one of my favorite things I did in my personal time, kind of, and then I posted it. Like, it was meant to be a series, but it was kind of, like, treated as, hey, I'm just doing this in my own time thing. It was a lot of fun. Now, editing that, I'm never going to do that again. Let's just put it this way. Basically, if you guys don't know that series, I recorded an entire series. I don't have any paralyzed heals. We're going to take a trip to the mart while we go ahead and talk about and we'll get to Good Rod first, too. I was almost really scared that I messed up and it wasn't the Good Rod guy, and it was like a battle. That would have been good. But basically what I'm saying is I recorded the entire thing, and then I edited it all after I had recorded the entire thing, like 50 episodes. I edited that all in a row. but it wasn't just regular episodes. I had to splice every episode together. So it was like, basically I'd do 45, 50-minute episodes and then cut them down to 10 to 15 minutes. I thought, in my mind, the concept behind that was, oh, this will be like an easy way to do a series, and then I can give it to you guys and dump it out, and it'd be a lot of fun. Well, it was easier to edit regular videos. That took more work. I didn't think that would be the case, but I'm never going to do it that way again. I might do something similar to Crystal in the future, but regular videos, just like pre-record an entire thing, which I don't think people like. Even though I disappear sometimes, I still think it's better to just do things as a normal series. I like that a little better. It's more fun. I can talk to you guys more. I can commentate better. I can have good topics, fun times, and we can name Pokemon Grandmama and actually see the backstory to it. I mean, Grandpa was named after a cheese place that sells these little honey bears because, you know, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking because, like, you guys don't want to watch it. Anyways, I think this Jogger will fight me because it's daytime. I mean, he might be morning only, I forget, but I know it's Alexio, so I'll do it with that Dimmadome. But if not, I've got Electric Duo coming up. Can I fight you? I would be cool if I could fight you now instead of later. No, he's a morning person. Is there any way to trip him and knock him into the water? Who's a morning person? I'm not. I hate the morning. But I've been trying to have a good schedule and get up in the morning because it's good for morale and it's easier to do progress on the channel. I know. And I've been doing more work. You know, I'm recording. I've been doing better at it. But still not a fan. Anyways, we got 2 electric types coming up here. Everybody's weak to electric. So Oswald and Dimmadome, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. We got the twins. I can skip them, I think. But I don't allow that. Yeah, I thought I was just going to check. But you can't. Wait a second. This isn't Pikachu. It's Mime Jr. and Bonsly, isn't it? Did I just goof Emma and Lil? Yeah, I did goof. I mean, that's fine. They can't do anything. I mean, Mime Jr. can to Oswald, but he has way too much special defense. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Bonsly can't do anything dumb, no. Let's just gang up on Mime Jr. just in case. Oh, we can fake Mime Jr. out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and Rock Smash Bonsly, and we'll fake out Mime Jr. Actually, Mime Jr. might have the ability that stops flinching. I'm thinking a Filter. Filter doesn't do that. It's Filter and Own Tempo or something. Yeah, it flinched. No problem. Low Kick I was kind of worried about, but it's a Bonsly. Maybe if it was a Pseudo-Udo, I'd have been a little... How about we not? You know what I mean, guys? But no, not today. We're good. And we can go ahead and Rock Smash Bonsly and take care of the fight. Good game. I almost took out Mime Jr. with Fake Out. I know it's a baby Pokemon, but forgive me. I have panic because, you know, I don't want to lose anybody. Which, funnily enough, not really funny because I know a lot of you guys have anxiety, like I do too. But one thing I am pretty thankful for is while I do have anxiety a bit, I've never been one for panic attacks. I've never actually had one personally. Which, you know, that's a good thing. I know a lot of people that don't even have anxiety get those. But for some reason, I've never been able... Not that I would want to, you know, I've never had one, which is pretty thankful. I don't want to. It sounds awful. What is this again? This is a Hyper Potion. I was thinking it was the Rose Incense, but I think that's when you surf over there. See, I hope this comes back in Gen 8. Like, these little areas you can come back to. It's just nice to explore. I want lots of exploration that you have to, like, kind of remember. It looks like there'll be areas like that in the Galar region, but only time will tell. We'll do this one with Oswald. Wait a second. Did I do double battles wrong? No, yeah, that was a double battle only, so I did do that wrong. I apologize. I forgot my own rules. I did, didn't I? So a double battle is, I'm going to take this as an education thing because no matter what the outcome was, I wouldn't have had an issue there. They're Mime Jr. and Bonsly. I mean, maybe with Helimoth. I apologize greatly. I wish I could go back in time, but I was talking and I forgot my own rules. This is the first FateLocke. Obviously, this is the flagship idea. I made a mistake. I apologize. I'm going to try my hardest and never let that happen again. So for a double battle, what I do is I pick my lead, which, I mean, since I hadn't done that, it would have been Oswald, because I would have wanted Oswald over Dimmadome, I believe. But since I just wanted them both, I just put them up front, whatever. But out of these two, I probably would have led with Oswald. So then I would have to roll before the double battle for Oswald's partner. I don't get to pick. I did this wrong. This is going to be a tutorial for everybody because I forgot. Somebody else probably will too. You throw the dice. I got a 4. So then Goofy would have had to go in the second slot to prepare because I roll before the fight because you can't roll during the fight because it's already a double battle. If that makes sense. So I did that wrong. There wouldn't have been any problems. Nothing would have happened. It's just a Mime Jr. and a Bonsly. But we're going to take this as a learning experience so it never ever happens again. I apologize greatly. Now, in areas where it's a double battle, but you can avoid a double battle and force it into a single battle by talking to them, do a single battle. But if you don't want to, then do the same thing, but just do a single battle. That's the idea behind it. So these two, Em and Liv, or whatever the names were, let's talk to them. Lil and Emma are going to be the mascots for what to do in a double battle. Don't do what I did. That is the rule of the FateLocke. I made a mistake, I admit it, but it's not that big of a deal, and hopefully we'll learn from that mistake that I just did. You know, this is the first FateLocke, it's still new. We're learning. We're learning with all of you, if you will. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and lead with Oswald for this fight. Because he has a Pikachu, obviously. This isn't a Pikachu, by the way, if you guys couldn't tell. This is a Pokemon trainer, and he has Pikachu. Danielle, that's a girl. I don't do genders, apparently. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's dressed up as a Pikachu. Could have gone either way. Oswald, you got a 1. I mean, Dimmadome, it's just a Pichu, right? What am I going to... It'll go down to Fake Out, unless I get paralyzed and it lives, and then it uses Volt Tackle. Haha, it's a funny joke. Don't paralyze me. I don't want to use an item. Thank you very much, Danielle, and your Pichu. I appreciate it. Anyways, we got lucky today. We got a Chansey. Can you believe it? Ooh, Scammy. Also, this place right here is very sentimental to me because in the previous Platinum Wedlocke, my encounter was caught right here. That's cool, is it not? It's awesome. Oh, memories. Unfortunately, obviously, we didn't get that this time, but we got a Chansey. Who cares? All right, we're going to do something with Trap God. We need to use him quite a bit because once he hits level 30, he's going in the PC for a while because I was going to talk to you, lady. You sniped me. That's not nice. She wants to battle. Wait, that's a breeder, isn't it? No, it's not. It is. That's not good. What's a Badoo? Trap can take that on. Gen 8. There we go. All right, what you got for me, Trap? A 3. Who's in slot 3? Dan Drywall, Master of the Universe. That is a good time for everybody involved. Gen 8. We're going to kill Badoo with the power of Gen 8. That's what happens for you not being in Gen 8. I mean, Badoo might be. Speaking of Gen 8, I've got a wish. So obviously, a lot of older Pokemon are going to be in the new games, as we saw in the trailer. So, I have one ask. I want the Pokemon that we find in this region that are older Pokemon to be Pokemon that you don't get to find very much. Now, what I mean by that is, obviously in Alola and X and Y, there were older Pokemon. I don't want any Pokemon that are found in those regions early on to be early on encounters in Gen 8. Why don't we get some Pokemon that we rarely ever get to see? Like Cacnea. Cacnea is found in one place in Pokemon before the after game. You can only get Cacnea during the main story of a Pokemon game in Gen 3 on the desert area. That is the only place possible. Let's find Cacnea early on in the Galar region. Let it be near that grass gym at the beginning of the game. That would be awesome. I just want to see Pokemon that are rarely seen to be early encounters like that. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Maybe Quillfish. Quillfish is pretty hard to come by. What? A high IQ strats. I didn't even think of soundproof. That's the other ability. All right, Dan. Whatever. Anyways, I want to see Pokemon like that. I think that would be incredibly cool. I'm trying to think of some off the top of my head that are just... Did I attack? No, I just switched. Yeah, I'm losing it. Glameow. Glameow is a great example. Let's find Glameow in the first route or something. Something that you just don't see ever. Glameow, I believe, is only encounterable besides the Omega Ruby crap, the islands and stuff. Besides that, you can only get it in Pokemon Pearl in the main story, east of Candlelight City. That one route in one game as a version exclusive. Nobody gets to use Glameow because of that. I would probably use a Purugly on my team. Like, my first playthrough of new games is always only new Pokemon, but Glameow would be like a new Pokemon. Think about it. I just want stuff like that. That's my big wish for old Pokemon returning. I welcome it. I like to see the black and white thing again, where it's only new Pokemon. That's just me. I like to play through with only new guys the first time around. But I do like to see older stuff, as long as it's a good variety. Cacnea, Glameow. Name stuff in the comments that you just cannot find normally. Think about stuff like that. That is just super fun. Miltank. Miltank's a great example. That's the Pokemon I was talking about that I can get up ahead. You never get Miltank. It's like on one area in Johto, right? I can't think of anywhere else you can get a Miltank, like in a normal playthrough. This doesn't count. This is a PokéRadar thing. This is after game exclusive stuff. Yeah, Miltank. Croagunk. You never get to see Croagunk. I mean, I can name a couple areas. X and Y, you can get it. There's a couple of areas, but it's a very niche Pokemon. Furfrou. I mean, Ultra Sun and Moon kind of fixed that. Spritzy, like, stuff like that. That's like a one-area Pokemon. Spritzy and, what's it called? Slurpuff. Swirlix, that's it. Something like that. Just give me variety. I beg you. I want to see it so bad. All right, this is a single battle. I'll do it with Goofy. I mean, I'm feeling Luxio for some reason. Something just struck me and said Luxio. We need to get rid of some of these weaknesses here. We have way too many weaknesses to Electric. Way too many. She called me honey. She must not have listened to my earlier spiel. Shelly, if that's even your name. Ponyta. That's why I was leading with Goofy, because I thought it was a Ponyta, but then I didn't want to risk it. A 3. Is that Dan again? It's always Dan. I mean, that's fine. Oswald can take it on here. I know I'm kind of rambling here, but I like having discussions like this, because I know a lot of you guys like to watch the whole episodes, and I like to enact, talks in the comments. I like to see you guys talking. So, I'm trying to just think of some random Pokemon that you just never see. Snubble's kind of one of them. I mean, X and Y kind of had Snubble, but not entirely. Skorupi. Safari Zone Pokemon tend to be this problem, I've noticed. Or Great Marsh Pokemon, if you will. But I'm just really looking forward to it. I just have big hopes. I want Cacnea to be found in the game somewhere. A couple of places, maybe. Steel Wing is pretty cool. Can Helamoth learn Steel Wing? This is a big deal. I mean, I doubt it. And not that it would be great, but that's coverage down the line if I actually still have Helamoth on the team. No, but Trap God can, which is pretty sweet. Chatot another Pokemon. Think about it. You never get to see Chatot. Meowstic, right? All of these Pokemon that are in one area on one game. Give them to me in the early game or the mid game of Gen 8. So I do want to go ahead and do a little warning here. I might have to pause the recording. I know there's somebody coming to my house, and if that comes a possibility, the recording will kind of cut for a second and pause. I just want to say that now, just in case it happens in the middle of a battle. We have a double battle here, so we're going to go ahead and enact the real double battle clause so you guys know how it works. I'm feeling Luxio still, so in that case, I'm going to lead with Oswald again, and we're going to roll for Oswald's partner before the battle, like I should have done with the last two. We're going to make this a habit. We're going to learn it. We're going to get it right. Roll the dice. Got a 4. So Trap God has to fight with Oswald for this fight. Hopefully it's not a Luxio, because that would be pretty bad. Excuse me? Fight me? There we go. She says, you want to battle with me? Her name is Sue. Sue and Ty want to fight. Hopefully Sue and Ty don't make me cry, because they're a young couple, and they are going to die. Yeah, they just have a Baneri and a Weasel. No, they're not going to die. That's not nice. Why would I kill Sue and Ty? That just sounds like an awful thing. Can you imagine? Don't kill people, guys. Especially not in your Pokemon games. I mean, especially not in real life. In your Pokemon games, if that's what makes you happy, do whatever you need. If that's what do what floats your boat in your video game, basically. But yeah, on the Galar region map, I saw like a desert kind of looking area. It looks fairly late game, but I don't know. I feel like the region's going to have a lot of split paths. At least that's my thought process, and that means that could be an early area if you want. And it looks like something that throw in a Cacnea. I want a Cacnea. basically. And not just that, I just want a lot of things. I want to run into a Pokemon and be like, whoa, you can't get that normally. Like, that's pretty hard to get. Glameow? I mean, Minccino is actually... I mean, there's 2 black and white games, so I mean, Minccino feels like it's common, but it's really not. Cast form. Give me a cast form. Oh, this is just entertaining. This is really, really fun thinking about these Pokemon. But I'm going to go ahead and try my best to not think about it anymore. So at the top of this tower at night, you can find Duskull. Maybe we'll come back here at night. I do want to go ahead and explore that place at night. We're going to have a whole bunch of places to do at night. It reminds me of the SpongeBob episode. He went outside at night. It reminds me of the reference to the Canadian show I was talking about earlier. Is like, I went outside the other night, you know, right? It's hilarious, personally. This guy's name is Faith. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he tells me to go ahead and explore the ruins east of Solaceon Town, which we probably will. How has this episode taken this long? We have done, like, nothing, right? I mean, that's okay. I was expecting to do so much more this episode, but maybe we'll leave the Lost Tower and Solaceon Ruins and all that stuff for next episode. I don't know how long this is, but I feel like it's at least over 35 minutes, which is a bit too long for doing all that stuff still. But we got some berries here, which is pretty sweet. This will probably be a patch that I end up planting because once we get fly, because we can fly back here really easily. But yeah, can we buy quick balls at Solaceon Town? I'm pretty certain that we could. I might be entirely wrong here, though. No, we can buy dusk balls, though, so we're going to go ahead and grab a good 10 of those. Those are just really important, especially at night. I mean, that'll help me catch Rotom, which was kind of the point of winning quick balls. So, I mean, that's better, if you think about it. I'm going to buy some more of these just in case we run into some hard-to-catch Pokemon. Actually, Miltank and Tauros are actually really hard to catch, so I'll buy some Great Balls, too. Yeah, we just need to stock up. We got healing items for now, so we should be good. But yeah, anyways... Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and check out Solaceon Town really quick. There's not too much here. I know this guy gives me the last encounter thing, the Pokemon history. You know, because, get it? Pokemon history, like, the history, because this is like a ruins town. I was never one for the history channel. I mean, that's a lie. I was never one for history class. The history channel, now that's entertainment. Pawn Stars, that is like one of the best TV shows of all time. I can watch Rick Harrison all day. I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. It's a great time, yeah. See, these are the last Pokemon we caught. Is it Meditite, really? Oh, at the bottom right is the last one we caught. Well, that's cool. You guys can see I ain't done no funny business. Obviously not, but, you know, that's a good way of checking yourself before you wreck yourself. Eee. All right, we'll go back to the dowsing machine here. Oh, this place is actually pretty cool. Maybe they'll want us to go catch a Miltank. Not, because, you know, we can't, but they'll tell us that, and then they give you a cool Pokeball, but... Can't really do this in a Nuzlocke unless you get lucky. Yeah, he wants me to bring him a Silcoon. Oh yeah, he wants me to bring him a Pokemon, not catch him a Pokemon. Well, we don't have a Silcoon, so that's unfortunate. Anyways, yeah, we can get Pokemon Seals now. This is where the daycare is, but there's no egg or anything, and I don't really use the daycare when I'm in a Nuzlocke. I mean, I could put something in here if I wanted to, but it tried to get over-leveled, and then I wouldn't be able to use it. I've had that problem before. In Crystal, which is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, we'll check out the seal place and all that stuff in the next episode. So yeah, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode, regardless of not doing an entire bit of much. We got a whole bunch of things to do at night, and in the morning we got 2 trainers to fight, but I don't know. I'll probably never come back for the joggers unless I happen to be coming through here in the morning. They'll probably be in a training montage one morning. I come and fight them on accident or something. But hopefully next time I record it'll be at nighttime. We can go back to the old chateau, explore that, explore the old tower here, then go east of Solaceon Town and get Defog and catch an unknown, because why not? Get the items over there, and then make our way north. You know, not doing it. Man, we got so much to do, but it takes so much time. At least we got a lot to do, so we'll be able to get episodes out. Bam, bam, bam. Until we have the next gym battle, because those episodes take a while. But these, at least I can record fairly well. Maybe I'll set aside some time tonight to record the next episode. So anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocke variants like the FateLocke here, feel free to subscribe. And in the next episode, we're going to do everything that I just said we were going to do. And then we'll be able to make our way east of Solaceon Town. Well, I guess you could say northeast of Solaceon Town. And finally make our way to Veilstone City, where our 4th gym challenge awaits us. Also, tell me in the comments if you want me to use any of these Pokemon in the PC, because Goofy, I don't really feel like using right now. Maybe he'll come back in the future when we need him for something. But I do want to get rid of some of the electric weaknesses. I mean, half of our team would still be weak to electric, so... And Dan's really important, but, like, I don't know. I'm open to anything. I'm open to Dan going out. Dimodome's going to stay no matter what, so is Oswald. I'd like to keep Trap God and Hellamoth. That's tough. Maybe Hellamoth would go for a bit. I don't know. But Dan and Goofy, I could see myself retiring for a bit. Maybe not Dan, because Dan's a big super... You know, everybody's a big super fan of Dan, but I do want to use some Pokemon here. Reich, I wouldn't mind using as a Glaceon, so that could wait. But I'm also open to Jolteon and Flareon as well if we need it. Yeah, got lots of options, but I am really, really interested in using Grandmama here. Maybe next time I go to train, because then I could, like, run her around a lot to evolve her into a Blissey. We've got big options. Obviously, Grandmama wouldn't be really useful coming up because of, the two gyms coming up are really physical, especially the fighting gym, and then Wake has a lot of physical moves like Crunch and Ice Fang and stuff like that. So she wouldn't be a great use there, but definitely something to consider. Actually, Jolteon wouldn't be bad to add for Wake. I don't have much of an option here for Wake, and we need to start thinking about that. So, who knows? Definitely something to consider. Let me know your thoughts down below. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching!